Welcome to my channel. Today we see the magnetic properties of solids. The magnetic properties of solids depends on magnetic properties of solids. It depends on the internal electronic structure. Internal electronic structure means the arrangement of electrons in the atoms. That is called internal electronic structure. Suppose if I take a solid, the magnetic behavior of any solid, you take, that is your magnetic properties of any solid, that is called magnetic behavior of any solid substance. The magnetic behavior of any solid substance is due to the motion of electrons present in their atoms. The motion of electrons present in their atom. You see, made up of atoms. I take a single atom. It consists of nucleus. It is the electron. The electrons present in every atoms of this substance is undergoing two type of motion. One is called circular motion, or it is otherwise called orbital motion. Second one is called this the electrons of atom is undergoing a spin motion. Either it is clockwise spin or it is called anti-clockwise spin. That is called spin motion. Due to the circular, the electrons are charged particle. When a charged particle is in motion, the magnetic field is created around it. So because of the circular motion or orbital motion, the magnetic moment is known as orbital magnetic moment. Because of this spin motion, that's getting magnetic motion. That is called spin magnetic moment. What is called the magnetic moment? Magnetic moment means it is expresses the strength of magnetic field. That is called the magnetic moment. So orbital magnetic moment, spin magnetic moment. Then I take an atom. In this atom, the electrons are undergoing two different types of motion. Because of these two different types of motion, each atom is getting orbital magnetic moment as well as the spin magnetic moment. So the net magnetic moment of an atom is due to, it is a sum of it is orbital magnetic moment plus, and it is the spin magnetic moment. It is. So in this atom, the net magnetic moment, that means atom is having a magnetic moment. The magnetic moment is a vector quantity. It has both direction and magnitude. So each atom present in a solid material has net magnetic moment. That magnetic moment is a vector quantity which has direction as well as a magnitude. Right. Now I take it is a solid substance. I take a solid substance. This solid substance is made up of number of atoms. Each atom is behaving as a bar magnet. Each atom has magnetic moment. So now we are going to classify the solids into five types. 5 days, based on then their response, how they behave. It is how they behave, how they react, based on the response to applied magnetic field. To applied magnet, that is called external magnetic field. So based on their response, there means the substance, based on the substance response to the applied magnetic field, we classify the substances into 5 types. The first one is here, a diamagnetic substance. Magnetic substance or solids. Second one, what is the second one? It is paramagnetic. The third one, it is ferromagnetic. Then fourth one, it is antiferromagnetic. Ferromagnetic. Fifth one, it is ferrimagnetic. Here diamagnetic. Diamagnetic means these are the I don't I explain diamagnetic and paramagnetic. Here we are going to see what are ferromagnetic, antiferromagnetic, ferrimagnetic. I will tell you a line about this diamagnetic. These are the substances which are repelled by. These are the substances which are repelled by external magnetic field. Substance which are repelled by external magnetic field, they don't have unpaired electron. Here you come to paramagnetic, they are weakly attracted by external magnetic field. Then these substances have some number of unpaired electron. Then you come to this. What are ferromagnetic substances? They are strongly attracted by external magnetic field, strongly attracted by external field. They have unpaired electron. These are unpaired electron. They have unpaired electrons. Then after the removal of the external magnetic field, these substances retain their magnetic property. That is the specialty of ferromagnet. The permanent magnets can be prepared using this ferromagnetic substances. Right. Then you come to here antiferro. What are antiferro? They have unpaired electrons, but they don't have magnetic property. Or magnetic moment. They don't have magnetic property or magnetic moment. Then you come to here ferrimagnetic. They have unpaired electron, and they have here less or small amount of magnetic moment or magnetic property. Then now I take ferromagnetic substances. What are ferromagnetic substances and how they behave in the presence of external magnetic field. I take ferro substances or solids. What are ferromagnetic substances? These are the substances when they are kept in external magnetic field. I take a north pole and it is south pole. When it is kept in the external magnetic field, they are strongly attracted by external magnetic field. When you remove this external magnetic field, they don't lose their magnetic properties. Example for this, we can go for here iron, cobalt, then you come to here nickel. 26 atomic number, 27 it is 28. These are the three substances. Example for ferromagnetic substances here. Permanent magnets can be prepared using these substances. They are called ferromagnetic substances. Then here I tell you here word here magnetic moment. Magnetic moment of ferromagnetic magnetic substances or solids are due to, listen to me carefully, due to the spontaneous alignment of what is called automatically, that is spontaneous alignment of the magnetic moment, spontaneous alignment of magnetic moment in same direction. The magnetic moment of ferromagnetic substances are due to spontaneous alignment of magnetic moment in same direction. Suppose I take, it is a magnetic moment, it is direction. You keep this upward arrow mark shows the magnetic moment is in this direction. That means it is an atom. It is an atom of the ferromagnetic substance. It is a magnetic moment of atoms of a ferromagnetic substance. So these are all the atoms of ferromagnetic substances. They show the magnetic moment in this direction. In this direction, why they are strongly attracted to magnet? Because they have unpaired electron. Unpaired electron. They have here unpaired electron. Unpaired electron. So, magnetic moment of ferromagnetic substances are due to spontaneous alignment. So, automatically they themselves arrange. In what way? In the magnetic moment in the same direction. These are all called as here magnetic moment. It is called direction of magnetic moment. Called direction of magnetic moment. This is called ferromagnetic substance. Then I take the mechanism of magnetism. It is, I am taking the mechanism of ferromagnetic substance. How this ferromagnetic substance based on a domain theory. Based on domain. What is called as here? It's a domain. I take a solid substance which is a ferromagnetic substance. I take a ferromagnetic substance. When a ferromagnetic substance, I take this, then each atom in the ferromagnetic substance consists of unpaired electron. Unpaired electron. Because of this unpaired electron, the neighboring atom, the atoms which are around this, the neighboring atoms get a strong interaction. That means repulsion. Because of the strong interaction, that is called repulsion, what happens? These atoms, they themselves arrange. They themselves arrange spontaneously. They arrange spontaneously in a common direction. Common direction. You see, these atoms, because of the unpaired electron, they undergo repulsion with the neighboring atom. Because of this, they themselves arrange spontaneously in a common direction in a small volume of this substance. Small volume of this substance. That small volume of this substance is called domain. Suppose I show diagrammatic representation of domain. You see domain. You see this is a domain, all this. In this domain, then two atoms, assume that two atoms have magnetic moment in this direction. What is this? These are all the atoms. This arrow mark, the magnetic moment is in this direction. Suppose you see this is a domain which contains a billion number of atoms. In this domain, all the atoms have the magnetic moment in the same direction. It is here in this domain, but domain to domain the direction differs. So here all these are domains having the domains directions are parallel. It is parallel. This is. When I apply here external magnetic field, magnetic field is applied in this direction. It is applied magnetic field. When the magnetic field is applied in this direction, what will happen to the magnetic moment of atoms in the domain means that will spontaneously change their direction. How they will become here means how they will become in this way. It is external magnetic field. So when it is kept in the external magnetic field, what will happen? These domains magnetic moment direction is parallel to which one here means external magnetic field. Because of this way it behaves in external magnetic field. That's all about ferromagnetic substances. Then we'll move on to antiferro. It is antiferro substances. It is opposite to ferro. Ferro is having strong magnetic property. They don't have magnetic property. But these substances have number of unpaired electron. Because of the presence of number of unpaired electron, we expect these anti-ferromagnetic substances are either paramagnetic or it is ferromagnetic. But what happens here? The net magnetic moment is 0. It is not magnetic. How this here means? Here this is here. What will happen? Here this is the direction of domain. It's the direction of domain. In this here you see these atoms. This is an atom. This is an atom. This atom is a bar magnet. It is like a bar magnet. It has magnetic moment. The magnetic moment is in upward direction, but this one, another one is downward. It is upward, that is downward. Here what will happen? It is equal number of magnetic moment in opposite direction. Equal number of magnetic moments in opposite direction. You see this direction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or it is one direction, it is another direction 1, 1. So the net magnetic moment of this atom is getting cancelled by this. Here this one, it is cancelled by this. This is so equal number of magnetic moment in opposite direction. So what happens? The magnetic moment is 0. Then I come to here ferric. Here I go to the ferric magnetic substances in this. Here also it has number of unpaired electron. If it is having the number of unpaired electron, what we expect? This will show high magnetic property. But actually what happens? It shows here a net magnetic. What it means net magnetic? Some atoms show in one direction, some other atoms will show in opposite direction. That is a magnetic moment. But both this magnetic moment is not equal. That is called net magnetic moment is very, very small. It is very, very small. How it will be? Net magnetic moment is how it will be. You see, it is this here. It is this and this is. But you see this also opposite direction. But here you see these two atoms magnetic moment in this direction, but one in in opposite direction. So here opposite direction only magnetic moment, but it is unequal magnetic moment in opposite direction. unequal magnetic moment in opposite direction. Because of this, I use the word here net magnetic. So that here net magnetic moment is very less. Thanks for watching my video.